Welcome to Chance Fox Media Podcast, where we discuss little stories, leadership, businesses, and ideas that are shaping our future. I'm your host, Chance Fox. Not Chance Fox, please. This name is on me. Sorry. I'm your host, Chance Career. Let us get into real conversation. Today we are going to talk about very common thing that is happening in our community, especially to us youth, young ones from age below age 40. Below age 40. Today we are going to talk about ourselves. And on this, we are going to talk about some of the mind that we are having as the youth, some of the mind that we are having, and we are using this mind like to give confidence to ourselves. You see, I highlight some topics that I wanted us to talk about. You see, yeah. First of all, I can get in by saying, most of us, you will see that if you ask any person or any youth or any man, young man, if they are doing something, you find that if you ask them, maybe you just hear them saying like, me, I'm going to be a millionaire. I'm telling you, I'll be a millionaire. They speak like that. I'm going to be a millionaire. Yeah, it's good to have that mind. But if you look at that person, the way he's speaking like he's going to be a millionaire, maybe have some little, he's doing something, maybe he's working, so you have some small progress. Yeah, because of that, he feels like he's going to be a millionaire using the same work or the same small thing that he is doing. You already feel like he's a millionaire. It is good to be like that, but I just wanted to say something on this. You can have all this mind. You can say that I'm going to be a billionaire. All these things are possible, very possible. They're 100% possible, and it's very good to speak to yourself in such a way. But if you really want to be a millionaire, you mustn't just speak it out. It has to come from within you, inside you, that I'm going to be a millionaire. While you are speaking like that, it means you already have a backup, something that you already plan or something that you are doing. That is, that if you do like this, it's going to make you a millionaire. Yeah, but if you don't have anything like this, it's a little bit hard for you to be a millionaire in a legal way. Otherwise, if you are going to use a legal way, or maybe you are going to use witchcraft or anything or satanism, you might say you are going to be a millionaire. But in a good way, according to the system, for someone to be a millionaire, for someone to become rich, there is something that is very important that person needs to provide. Or something, yes, you need to provide to the community, for you to be a millionaire. So, some of these things that will make you to be a millionaire, you need to consider this. You need to make sure that you have this. Then you can guarantee yourself that you are going to be a millionaire. But if you don't have this thing that I'm going to mention right now, yeah, you'll be like someone who's dreaming to be a millionaire, and will be someone who will be talking to be a millionaire while the time is going. But if you are saying, you are speaking like this, while you have something that I'm going to mention here, and you are saying that you are going to be a millionaire, my brother, on the right path and keep going like that. For someone to be a millionaire, it doesn't just come with words. It comes with action, and it comes with a plan, you know, and it comes with a problem solving. And that problem solving that you are going to be providing, it will need this. It is contained to this. First, uh, for you to be a millionaire, you need to have service or product. These two things. I think I like that guy. Yeah. For you to become a millionaire, you need to have service or product. These two things, you need to provide one of it. If you don't have services, then you need to have product with a good source. If you are talking about product that you know you have a good source, you are the one, you know how you can find it, and you are the only person you are providing it. It doesn't matter whether you are not the only person, but as long as you know the source, you are the owner of it, you know exactly where you can get it, you know, and you are the one providing it to people, you are guaranteed to be a millionaire. But if you don't have service and product, zero millionaire. Forget about it. It's going to be a word, and it's going to be a wasted dream. You know, it's going just to be words. We say empty words because the market needs services and product. You know, this is the market that's going to make you millionaire. But if you say you're going to be a millionaire, but you don't provide anything in the market that is going to make you to be a millionaire, then it means I don't know where you're going to get that millionaire. I don't know where you're going to get it. But you have to provide service or product. Why I'm saying service and product? Why? You know, for example, this is simple. For example, if you want something, you go to a shopping mall. And once you go to a shopping mall, you don't just go there anyway. If you need a t-shirt, you go where they're selling t-shirts. T-shirt is a product. Do you have a product? Do you have this t-shirt? You don't have. You know, but who's providing this t-shirt? The shop owner. You know, so since you don't have a t-shirt but you need it, you are going to the shop owner who have this t-shirt. And for you to get this t-shirt, you need to give him money. It's exchange. You give him money and you get that product. You see? Through that, you are not alone who needs this t-shirt. There are many people who need this t-shirt. Just like that, you have already, the shop owner is guaranteed to be a millionaire, 100%. Why? He's providing product. He's providing product. You yourself, do you have any product? No, you don't have. Have you seen anyone coming to you like, I'm gonna give you this money so that I can take something from you? Zero. Then how are you going to be a millionaire? How? How are you going to be a millionaire? So don't lie to yourself. Don't lie to yourself. If you want to be a millionaire, sit down, plan. I want to be a millionaire. But how am I going to be a millionaire? What is it needed that will make me to be a millionaire? Okay, I watched Chance Fox Media podcast. They say for me to be a millionaire, I need to provide service or product. What product do I have? I don't have. The way I am, do I have any service that I can provide? No, I don't. How can I find these services? Oh, how can I provide this product? Now you start reasoning to yourself now. You find you don't know, you don't have. Then let me find this product. And how are you going to find that product? that can make you a millionaire, or what kind of service that can make you a millionaire? It's when, if you look back to our videos that we have been uploading, you will find this we already explained. It's when you look around your community, what are the people lacking, whatever. Then whatever the communities are lacking is what you are going to provide as a service or as a product. Then those people, they will be coming to you like you are solving their problem. Same time they are needing your product, they need your service. Same time they're giving you money, and that money is gonna make you a millionaire. So it's only for you to be a millionaire. It's only when you provide, when you have product and someone comes to you to buy from you, when you provide services and someone comes to get your services, is when you can be a millionaire. Even the government doesn't just get money. The government gets money through services. You know, there's codes there. Those codes are not just there. These are services. These are institution services. You go to get a driving license. Those are the services that the government is giving you. You know, and these services, it's not only government that is providing services. You can also provide services in many ways. You know, you can provide services. That is the part one. If you're talking to yourself that you want to be a millionaire, and that millionaire, for you to be a millionaire, actually, it doesn't just come like that by word, by speaking. It needs you to take action, and that action, not only action, it needs you to have services or product. These two things, that's the only thing that's going to make you a millionaire. Only these two things. You need to have a service. If you know the service, you need to have a product. Yeah, without this, zero millionaire on you. It will never happen. You will keep it, yeah, I'm suffering, my time will come. My time will come. I'm going to be rich. Once I'm rich is when you need me. When? Start planning now, then you can speak that. Start planning now, then you can speak that. But you say, people they like if you are poor like this, they talk, you need me. Once I have money, once I become a millionaire, how? 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 It will never happen unless you are providing products, you are providing services. It will happen. I have my point number two. My point number two is very, very, very simple. Since you want to be a millionaire, if you become a millionaire, it's not just you are a millionaire. It means you become rich. You know, it means you are becoming rich, right? So, since you are going to become rich, it's like you want to be rich. You want to be rich. Anyone wants to be rich, but you can see this world. Who wants to be poor? If I can ask, do you want to be poor? The answer is no. Do I want to be poor? Zero. I don't want to be poor. I don't want to be poor. Everyone in the world doesn't want to be poor. Everyone wants to be rich. But why there are a lot of people who are poor? They don't want to be poor, but they are poor. But only why few people that the ones that are rich? They also have the same mind. They don't want to be poor. They find that they are rich. And you also don't want to be poor. The same reason. Both of you are having the same reason. If they don't want to be poor, you don't want to be poor. But what happened that they don't want to be poor and they have really become rich. And why you don't want to be poor but you are still poor? There must be something that is missing. Yeah, there must be something that is missing. Let me check again. Let me check again. I will just read this. If you want to be rich, you need to find a reason why you want to be rich. This is a reason. This is the main point. This is a difference that is differentiated among people. Other people, they don't want to be poor, they become rich. And other people also, they don't want to be poor, but they're still poor. The missing point is the one that I said. You need to find a reason why you don't want to be poor and why you want to be rich. This is a simple reason. I'm going to give you an example. If you ask some of the youth, especially young men, my fellow age mates, if you ask why do you want to be rich, they will ask you, they will tell you that if I become rich, my bro, I'm going to buy a very big Benz. I'm going to buy a very, very big Benz. And I would drove that Benz to those people who were hating me too much. Those one, I'm going to drive there with a loud music, playing music, so that they can feel that, yeah, they were torturing a wrong person. Now I'm rich, they will need my help. You see, they will no longer laughing at me. You see, you will show them that you're a big guy than them. Once they say, once I become rich, all those beautiful ladies, I'm going to go for them. You know, ladies, they like money most. Yeah. So if they like money and I have money, I will go for them. There will be no lady who will not allow me. I will give them money. And this is the reason that I want to be rich, because I like beautiful ladies. You see? So if I become rich, my brother, every weekend I'm going to be making bride. Every weekend I'm going to be making party. You know? So if you have this as your reason why you want to be rich, then you have been wasted. Then you have been wasted. Because if you look in all these reasons that have just mentioned it, and that you are just thinking, you can see there's no reason for God to bless you. You know, because all these reasons that you have just mentioned here, it's the reason that you are going to use to touch others, to torture others. So God cannot bless you with this reason. God cannot give you wealth with this reason. God cannot make you a millionaire with this reason. Because he knows if he gives you wealth like the way you are, those wealth is going to be wasted. You know, there will be nothing that is going to help God in this reasoning that you are talking, that you are having. You know, there's nothing. And remember, you cannot lie to God. Even if you say it the way I speak like that, then let me pretend like I want to do everything favoring God. But God knows you that right now you are going to pretend because you need it. You see? Right now you need this, that's why you do like this. But he knows that, oh, this person is like this. So you need to have enough reason for you to be rich. Because all these things, the community will not even allow you. The community will not even accept you with this reason that, you want to be rich because of all this reason. This is a useless one. This guy, let him stay there. You know? So it means you are putting yourself in that situation of poverty because of your reasoning. You have to change your reasoning. Not only reasoning. If you want to be rich, if you want to have wealth, have good reason why you want to be rich. Not this useless. And on those reasoning, make sure those reasoning they are connected to God's. Make sure God like it. Make sure God like it. Because God doesn't just bless anyone. He bless someone with a purpose. Without that, there's nothing that God can do to you. You might say that, this guy is lying. How many people are rich outside there and they're doing all these things that you have just mentioned? You can say like that. But did you know the reason why that guy, he wanted to be rich? You don't know. Anyone goes under temptation. Do you know? You don't know. Oh, do you know what he's doing behind? Oh, do you know how many people he is helping? He might look like he's partying too much, but behind he sponsors the gospel. It means the word of God is going. He's paying tithe. He's paying tithing? Yeah, in church. He's paying offerings. He's helping other people. He doesn't have pride. Of course, you see him is partying, what, but he doesn't forget God. And God knows that, oh, this guy is going to be partying too much, but he will not forget me. So I'm going to use him. Let me give him worth. Let him do whatever he wants to do. But as the way I see him, he will never forget me. Yeah, he's going to party, but he's not gonna forget me. He's going to sponsor my gospel. For gospel to go to the world, it needs financial, it needs money. And that money, if you sponsor it, it means you have spread that gospel. That money is going to be used to reach other people who didn't know about God, who didn't know about Jesus Christ. They are going to know it through the money that you have been sponsored, or through the offering that you have been given, or through the tithing that you have been given. It's going to go forward. So to God, these are the enough reasons why you need to be rich. And it's like you are helping. If you are reasoning like, me, I want to be rich. If I become rich, is the way I see my people there at home, they're struggling. Or most young people, they don't have anything to do. They end up smoking. What if I do this? If I become rich, or if I can be rich actually, I can employ all of this, then they will no longer be spending time to this. You know? So this is a good reasoning. Like, my community is talented. What if I also take them? Then I have money and start sponsoring them to start singing gospel, sending good messages out there. You know, these are the reasoning, good reasoning. So God, that, oh, this is a good person. This is a person, he needs to be rich. And the community is going to accept it. That, oh, in my community, there are a lot of disabled people. And those people, the way I see it, I feel sorry. They are crawling. If I can have money, I can buy the wheelchair to everyone who's disabled. So you already find the product. You already find the product that you can sell. Or you already find the services. And you are having this kind of mind, this kind of reasoning that you want to be rich. These are the reasons that you want to be rich. Do you think God will just let you go like that? Never. God will bless you. God will protect you. God will bless you and God will protect you. And God will make sure you get connected to the right people. And God will make sure he blesses you with more wisdom so that you can achieve this. Because God needs this. You see? So you need to find a good reasoning. A good reasoning that God, if he sees it, he say, yeah. This is my second point that I wanted to talk about it. Maybe let me go forward. And the other thing that most people, they don't use it, is this. For you to be rich, it's not just easy. You need to follow the rules and you need to follow the basics. The basics of money or the law of money. If I say the law of money, it's find very, very hard. But for those who are scientists or physics, physician, chemistry, these guys like this, uh, they understand it. If we say law, if I say law of money, because there's a law of energy, or the law of kinetic energy, so you understand my point, right? So there's a law of money as well that you need to follow, and many people they miss it, and they miss it. It's a very, very simple way why they miss it. They miss it because they are trying to play good where they are not. They are trying to play good on money, on business, where they are not supposed to do. You know, what I'm trying to say is this: money doesn't like good guys. Yeah, money doesn't like good guys. If we say money doesn't like good guys, I don't mean that for you to be rich, you need to shoot someone, to kill someone, or to steal from someone. No, 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 not that way, not that way. If I say money doesn't like good people, the reason is this. Let me say you borrow someone money. Hey, you borrowed him? You are not giving him. You borrowed him money, and you, because you are too good, and you will say, if I do like this, he's going to feel bad. You feel like maybe I'm forcing him. Even God is laughing at you that, hey, look, this stupid guy. You know, you borrowed him, and you are scared to take that money. Let's say I borrowed you this money. I'm going to collect it on Wednesday. I'm going to collect this money on Wednesday. Instead of you going to go to collect your money, you find that guy say, I don't have money. Then you say, you do like this. Fine, you can give me next time. It means you are already breaking the law of money. The law of money says this guy is owing you, go and take your money. That is your money. And you yourself, you are doing the difference. Why it's happening here? Because they are trying to be good. That's why I say money doesn't need good people, it needs ruthless one. My brother, give me my money. You told me that you're gonna give me this day. Yeah, give my money. Just give me my money. I want to use it. You see? What? Then make sure you do something that is gonna give you money back. For example, the other example, this is the simple one. You might understand or not understand it. But let me give you this one. Let's say you borrow money from the bank. The bank, before they give you money, they say, how are we going to know that you are going to pay back? We need to know if you can manage to pay us back. You know, so they will need to find, do you own any assets, or do you have land? You know, why they're saying why they're doing like that? They're trying to be ruthless. They're trying to be ruthless. If you cannot afford to pay that money, they know where they're gonna get that money. Not like because you say you don't have now, you can pay anytime. No, 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 no. We agreed. You start paying this from this date, and this date you have not yet paid. We notified you. We were waiting for your payment, we didn't receive. Now we need our money. You say you don't have, it looks like you are not going to. So they seize all the stuff that you said it's yours, they seize it. You know, have you seen any mercy on this? No mercy. This is the kind of the heart that you need to have. This is the kind of the heart that you need to have for you to be rich. Because for you to borrow money, it means this is business. You're doing is business. You know, money is involving money. It's different if you say I'm giving you. It's understandable. But I'm borrowing you. It means there's something that you're gonna get it back. You understand? So someone is acting like that money you were giving you, and yourself you are cool with it. No. You're already running away from being rich. Because they are playing good, how are you going to get money? So what the bank will do, will seize your property, and they will never even contact you again. So it's you now. If you want to come back to take back your assets, then you need to bring that money. The moment you bring that money, they will release your assets. If you don't, they will sell those assets to take their money back. It's business. Have you seen any loss to this side of the bank? No loss. But you accept to lose. Then this money you lose it, you can say that this is small money, I can lose it, I can find another one. Okay, it's okay. It's good to be like that. But you have the main thing you have to know, you have lost that money. You can't be rich like that. You can't. Some they say if you do like that, it's ungodly. It means you don't have God. Most of Christians they do like that. That's why you see most Christians who are poor. And God is just laughing at them like this. Yeah. God is just laughing at them. Because God knows what was happening. So yourself, you are scared of sinning. You are not scared of sinning. You are just punishing yourself. You keep being poor. You see? Hey, the other example, you see the banks are doing like this every day. Have you seen the bank getting like going down? They keep on going forward. They keep on growing. Why? It's God who's blessing it. But these banks are the one seizing the asset of people for those people to pay their own. But have you seen God not blessing them? They keep on blessing them because they know this is business, and God knows the business is business. You know? And God supports businesses. You need to do something for you to earn something. So you have to know that. Stop being too good. It's making you poor. Stop being too good. I'm not saying to be good is bad. But you have to see where to show that. Where to do that good heart. Once it comes, let's say you are making a deal. You are making a business. You see that this contract, it doesn't favor me. And you say, let me just sign. Let me just sign. You know, if I don't sign, they will see like I'm a bad person. You know, I don't have manners. Then what is the reason for you to sign it? Is it not the same like not signing it or not having it? Because you know this thing is going to hurt you. Then why are you signing it? Is it not? It's better for you to leave it without that. Otherwise, negotiate. This thing is not good to me. Let us make it favorable so that both of us can benefit. It's not bad to speak like this. You know, because I'm also gonna do this, but this thing is not enough. I have to get enough. Yeah, like this, you are a little ruthless. but not in a bad way, not like killing someone or shooting someone. You understand me? You know that you are talented, right? Maybe you have some skills, you know how to make an application or website, or you know how to design anything. And someone is telling you, can you design this for me? Or can you do this for me? You are poor, you don't even have money that you can buy water. Maybe you are also hungry. You are also hungry. You need to eat. And someone is asking you that, can you do this for me? It means that person, he needs your service. You understand? That person needs your service. So what if he needs your service, then you need to pay for it. Because you don't have money. If you don't have money, how are you going to get it? You can only get money once you're providing service or once you're providing a product. Right? Yeah. So this person, he needs your service. Then for you to do for him, ask him. Me, I cannot do it for free. Because I don't have money more. How can I do it for free? Tell him like that. I don't have money, I can't do it for free. Otherwise, for this service, especially for this thing that you want, I can do it for 2,000 rand. What kind of money is too much money then? Okay, you don't want it then. You want me to do it. Me, I'm giving you the value of the thing that I want to give to you. And you are saying it's too much, then you don't want it. If you want it, you need it, you pay that 2K. Otherwise, there's no business. Just like that. Just like that. Because you have to know that if you want to buy food, you're not going to negotiate there. They put already the value of that food that you want. And if you're gonna buy that food, those people you are not going to negotiate with them that you are selling 10 rand. Me, I have 8 rand. Can I take it? Hey, you people, are you crazy? What are you saying? So why you need to negotiate with them? Just say, this service that you need to pay 2K. If you don't, then you go. If you really need it, you will come. Then you provide that service. Then you earn money. You see? But you want to pray good. Come. I know you know how to do this most. Yeah, I know. Yeah, do it for me. I'm rushing, do it quickly. And he's rushing you again. Do it quickly. You are hungry. Maybe you don't even have data. You are already looking for money maybe to buy medication. And you are doing things for free. And even if you ask them, can you just even give me 50? They say, no, 50. Right now I don't have. Don't worry. Once I come back, I'm going to give you. But do this quickly. You have already lost. Since you need it most, show him that you can't take it for free. This is what I'm trying to say. Be ruthless in a good way, not shooting someone. Not stealing. I hope you understand him. I hope you really understand him. Use any skills as your service. Use any product that you think you have as your product. Use it to make money. That is the only source of income that you have. Besides that, you don't have anything. And if you don't use it properly, you don't use your skill properly, people will use you and you will earn nothing, and them they will earn more out of your skills. So be very careful. The other thing that you need to know, I will just read it. The other thing that you need to know, God bless those who own something, whether it's land, businesses, anything, skill, anything, product, but God bless those who own something, anything. So if you don't own anything. This statement is very straight and is straightforward. You don't need it doesn't need too much explanation. It means if you don't own anything, you are not capable of becoming rich. Oh yeah, you don't need God's blessings. You don't need God's blessings. There's no reason for God to bless you. Actually, God will never bless you because there's nothing that He can bless you. Where? Where? If you have land, you can use that land to cultivate. Then God is going to bless whatever you are going to cultivate there. If you have a business, God is going to bless that business. If you have a skill, God is going to bless that skill. You are owning something. So, for example, you don't have land, you don't have house, you don't have any business, but you have a skill. This is the only thing that you have. This is the only thing that you are owning. Use it, God will bless it. Use it, God will what? Will bless it. If you don't have a skill, you don't have land, you don't have anything, you better look one for it. You better look one. You better look one of it. You better look it. If you don't, God will never bless you. Try to find a business. Try to find a product. Anything that you think, I'm owning this. This belongs to me. No one can take it from me. And you say to yourself, this is the thing that I'm going to use for me to be rich. You have given God the access. God have a full access to you now. You have given God an access. He will do it. He will bless you using the same thing that you have. That's why you see rich people, they keep on becoming rich because God is blessing with those stuff that they have. You know, God, you see, is blessing those banks. They're giving you loans, they're torturing you, they're seizing your assets. But you see, God, because they have those things, God keeps on blessing them because they are owning something. They're owning something. Without it, God will not bless it. For example, this is an example. Naturally, no one can deny it. You know, God is the creator of the universe. If you go in Genesis 1, you proceed, you go down, down, down. You see that after God created the world, you know, but before He created a human, He said He created everything on earth. He created everything on earth. But if you go, you keep on reading that book, you will find that in that statement, if you understand it, you find that God, He created everything on earth, but none of it was manifesting. There was nothing that was manifested. He said there should be light, there was no light. But He already mentioned it. There should be trees or vegetation. He mentioned all of this. But there was none of it. Why? Because there was no one who was going to own it. There's no one who's going to manage it. You see? So you need to own something for God to bless it. So you know what happened? After God, after He created all this, never manifested. Then He said, okay, now I can create a man. After He created the man, He put on this earth. It's when everything that he created manifested. Everything manifested. Because the owner is there now, which is Adam. Adam becomes the owner. You know, those stuff, they belong to Adam. So it means they have blessed the land whatsoever. Because there's the owner there. You see? He blesses it. He blesses it because the owner is there now, Adam, who's going to control, manage everything. It's when he blesses it. So without Adam, there was nothing that was manifested. Until Adam comes, until God created a human, a man, is when it manifested. So if you have your big dreams, whatsoever that God has given to you, for it to manifest, you need to own something. Own something. All of it will manifest. God can give you a lot of plans on you, but you need to own something so that all these things can manifest, because God has already spoken it. You know, those things are already existing on your lifetime, on your journey, but you need to own something for all of it to manifest. So it's all up to you. Own something. You become a millionaire. If you don't own anything, there is zero chance for you to be a millionaire. You can agree with me. Look in your community, anyone who's a millionaire, look if they don't own anything, if they don't own something actually. You see that, this one is a millionaire. He has this or he's doing this. Have you seen anyone who's just sleeping like, I don't have anything to do? What can I do? People are cruel. Have you seen someone like that be a millionaire? Zero. So this is a quick trick for you to realize it, to open your mind, to wake up, to see that, the world is like this. I mustn't dream. This way, you are going in a good direction. This way, you are going in a good direction. Good direction. And the other topic that I want is the other point that I have. Of course, some of the topics that I have. And the other point that I want to talk, guys, is this. You know, we have to know. I'll start like this. This earth was created by God almost 6 years or 5 years ago. We don't know how many years have passed. How many years have passed? Many years have passed. Right? But this earth is still here. With the same soil, same. It's still here. And you are also living on it. But have you seen the duration that it has been here? It's been long time now. Before you, your ancestor, it has been there. What I'm trying to say is that once you want to own something, stop buying these things that doesn't last long. Stop buying these things that doesn't last long. Buying a car, you just get some money quickly, you buy a car. You know, you buy iPhone. All these quick things. You don't have money, but you just get money. You think, hey, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. Remember, you are doing contrary the way God wanted, or the way the Bible said it. The Bible is straightforward. God blesses the land. You know, instead buy land. Rather than buying this money-made stuff. Buy land rather than buying man-made things. Land was created for legacy. If you own land, You own the generation. Anyone who will come will know that this land is belong to this person. This land, it was for this person. God blesses land, and God, before he blesses someone, he makes sure land is there first. That is the reason. God, before he blesses before he created a human, he created land, which is earth. You know that this person without land, he can't survive. He needs land. That's why he created this whole earth. Then he put a human, a man there. You have been given land. So land is very, very important. One more, God cannot create a nation without land. Everything is connected to the land. Oh, God cannot create a legacy without a land. You know, without a land. So you make sure you buy land, have land. He also blesses Israel, right? Israel. He talked to, is it Abraham? He said, Abraham, I'm going to make you a nation. He said, I'm giving you this whole land. He said, your descendants will live here. He was giving them what? Land. He was giving them land. That's why you see there is land, Israel is there. Because they were given land. And that legacy continue generation for generation because it doesn't end. Something that will never end, will never expire, will never get rust. Land. Buy land. Buy land. Buy land. It's something that will never expire, will never get exhausted. Rather than buying an iPhone you carry today, it's gonna break. You buy today, tomorrow they're going to steal. You buy a car, a few years it's gonna get rust. It might take even 60 years or 20 years, but it's going to finish. Buy land. Buy land. So God is like he was a real estate. He's doing things like a real estate. Property. God was doing properties. Properties. He knows without properties there's nothing that someone can survive. There's nothing that someone can survive. So the first thing is properties, which is land. He was connecting them. I want to create a nation. How can I create a nation if I don't have land? Then land. It's real estate. Israelites are still living there. We are still living here because of land. So if you want your things to go beyond legacy, to be still here, even if you are not here, buy land. Buy land. Land. Stop buying these fancy things. You just get money. Just get money. You buy a car. But you don't have anything yet. What if you start something, you start businesses? That businesses will start growing. Or what if you take that money, you buy land, you start doing agriculture there. You start earning. While you are growing, then you can buy all these fancy things that can end anytime. But you have land. If you die, your son or your parent, anyone will take over. That land is still there. They will still say, this land, it was for this person. Land. Buy land. Buy land. Land is connected to your wealth. If you want to be rich, you can't be rich if you don't have land. Tell me, any rich person that you know doesn't have land. Any rich person that you know, he doesn't have land. Which one? If you are rich, don't you have a land? You have land, right? A very big plot, acres and acres. You have it. Hey, that is the reason you are rich. If you don't have land, buy land. Buy land. Land. Buy land, my friend. Your wealth is connected to the land. Brilliant. And other thing, I think this one in a nutshell. I'm closing now. I want to stop. I want to close this podcast. So maybe in summary, like if you have any skills, any skills, use it. And now it's 2025. There's a lot of skills that you can explore, and there's a lot of things that you can do. Online things now pays a lot. Social media pays a lot. So any skills that you have, if you see that no one is employing you, no one is giving you anything, don't worry. Don't worry. Start online academy. Start online academy. They are going to watch it online. They are going to watch it online. Teach them online. That is going to be a source of your income. Do it online. Make TikTok videos. Teach them. You see, any skill that you have, any. If you know mathematics, make YouTube videos. Teach them how to solve mathematics. If you know you are in agricultural things, you know a lot, and there's no way someone can employ you, or you are far from these people who can employ you or do this. Start it online. Open a course that I say, or do it this online or any website. Start teaching people online. You see, use it. Use it. Oh, these are the time, and I'm even telling you for free. Use it. Any skill that you have. This 2025, you don't need anyone to employ you. Do it online. People, you start teaching people. You know, start teaching people. Start teaching people. If you know how you have a driving skill, if you know that, let's say, you have been a single mother for a long time, you have that skill, and you raised 4 children, you alone as a single mother. That is enough. That is enough skill that you have. There's no way you can give excuses. Just use the same strategy that you use to raise those 4 children as a single mother. Start teaching people online that, me, I was facing this problem, I solved this problem. Me, I was doing this, I do this. If you were a drug addictive and now you don't have money, you don't have any source of income, open YouTube, make your Facebook, all these things for online. Start teaching people how all those ways that how you quit it, how you quit drugs, or how you prevent yourself, or how did you treat yourself from being addictive. Teach them how you overcome it. Teach them. There's a lot of people who are addicted to alcohol, cigar, all of these drugs, and they need such kind of help. And you just did it, and you have that skill. Explain to them, for me, I was addicted. I was doing this, I was doing this. It was not taking me this long without doing it. This. I start overcoming it since I started doing this, 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 this. You can also do this. You know, and some of the mistakes that I was doing this. You start teaching them. All those people, all those victims, they'll start following it, and you earn. Thank you so much for watching Chance Fox Media Podcast. Please subscribe, share, and stay connected. More powerful conversation coming soon.